flash out here. You might have seen the recent video that I did where I put my Arrma Sentin 2 to 3S against my buddy's Arrma Fury 2 to 3S. Both super similar trucks, but his is 2-wheel drive and mine is 4. And if you watched that video, you saw that we traded trucks and I got to drive the Fury and boy did I like it. You want to trade? Wow, that's fun. That is a fun little guy. I liked it so much that I got my own. Here she is. So this isn't the first version of the Arrma Fury. There's been a couple others, with it originating in around 2013. But more recently in 2024, they came out with the Arrma Fury Mega, which is the brushed version. They've since discontinued that. So all that you can really get currently is this brushless, which is better. This 2 to 3S lineup, some people love them, some people hate them. They have some downsides and some pros, but one downside is that the ESC is combined with the receiver. So you can't necessarily swap out the receiver easily and just put on a new radio, for example. So that's kind of a downside, they're combined. But for the average beginner user, which this truck is kind of geared towards, then it's really not going to matter that much. The cool part about this truck though is that it's not just for the beginner. I'm pretty experienced with RCs and bashers, and when I put my hands on this thing, it was fun. I loved it. So I had to get my hands on one for myself, and sure enough I did. Let's briefly dig into it. I know it's an older truck, so I won't spend too much time on this, and then let's get it out and rip around. I did cover this in the last video, but real quick just to show you some of the differences. These trucks are identical in size. They look very similar, but they are quite a bit different. This one being more expensive and this one being 4-wheel drive. If you're more interested in seeing these two drive side by side and really dig into the differences in the components, check out this video here and you won't be disappointed. So this Fury has the chassis much like the Arrma Quake or the Gorgon, and it's very slender. You can easily get to the battery that way, and really it's designed so that you don't have to take off the body to do it. However, a lot of times you do want to take out the body for various things, and when you do, I find that part to be rather difficult. It comes with the system here where it's got some pull tabs that you pull out. Yep, so they're really finicky and they kind of hurt to pull out. And they also hurt to dig your hand in here because these are kind of a sharp edge here and there's not a lot of room for your hand. So that design to me is just not very user friendly. But one thing I do love is the graphics and the colors. They have chosen some great color schemes, I would say, for both this truck and the Sentin. So hats off to Arrma for being pretty progressive with their color choices. This truck, as you can see, comes with the wheelie bar in the back, and that is because this truck needs it. This thing is a wheelie monster, especially for a short course truck. I was very amazed when I drove it to see that it wheelied even at all. So that was fun, unexpected, and made it feel so much more peppy. It's really lightweight, it's really peppy. It's actually only got a 45 amp ESC, but it doesn't feel like it, and that's because it's so light. This is like a 5.5 pound truck, guys, so it really rips once you lay into it on 3S. This truck, for a hobby grade RC, is quite the bang for the buck. You can currently get it right now on Horizon Hobby or Amain for $249.99. I do know that it's fast, I do know that it's durable, and for $250, you really can't go wrong. This is a great entry-level truck because it comes with DSC, which stands for Dynamic Stability Control, and is Arrma's gyro for this. These tires on the truck are the same tire tread pattern as you would see on the Arrma Mojave lineup, including all the way up to the 6S Mojave. As you can see here, boy, if we had these wheels on this truck, that would be awesome. They match pretty well, don't they? just a little big. They're called the D-Boots Fortresses. So Arrma knows what they're going after with those short course truck tires, and they've got a winner with that one, so they're just sticking with it. And as for the durability, that goes in line with most short course trucks. There's so much body cladding, there's so many bumpers and plastic. The wheels are not sticking out far like they would be on a basher. And for all those reasons, that protects parts from breaking. So that's enough chit-chatting for me. Time to get out there and bash this thing and see what it's made of.
Appreciate you. I need one over on your side where Marius is. Can I get one more over on that side? Can I get one more Marshall over on the left side? Are you done? Go to one, go in the middle. And just gotta do a quick reshuffle. They're all done and sorted out this moment.
All right, guys. So we got the Fury here on the carpet track. Gonna try that. It's two-wheel drive, and a lot of the trucks that drive on this track are two-wheel drive, so we'll see how it does. It's short course trucks usually do okay on a course like this too, so we shall see. Nice and lightweight. You can hear it rubbing a little bit. I'm not sure what that's about. It's like those suspension springs are soft in the front there. Starting to get the hang of it here. Yeah, this is a fun little truck. You could see how you could actually race this on the track. He's got a 4x4 slash out here. It feels good on the track, actually. Oh. Just a little hard to keep on its all four here. Whoa. If I were a better driver, I could definitely be pretty quick with it. It's light. It does like to wheelie still, but it's pretty fun. It's not like an actual race truck like that guy, but it is definitely fun and light and durable. So let's try it out on some different surfaces now. All right, Fury time. This is a little track truck, a little turf truck. Whoa, yes. Only when it turns. Beautiful. It doesn't matter. Fury don't care. Whoops. Dodge a jump. Sorry. Ran over that guy's feet probably. All right. Oh, all right. Adjust the steering. Oh. Steering's a little off.
3.5 seconds with the flying fox.
So 3S on the track here. Now I can't use the whole track because they're working on it over there. But, oh, didn't see that there. All right, so I'm gonna try adjusting a couple things.
Lights are on. Flying fox, watch for green.
Turn up the steering management a little bit.
3-5. Sean, you get to pick a winner here exact same time. And on deck will be wild side.
Oh, this is hard with two-wheel drive. So much different than the other truck, so I really got to get used to it. Ah, damn. I keep oversteering too much here. I can get this. Nice. Okay. So there we go. Starting to get the hang of it a little better. Nice.
Overkill, it's V8 Arrma.
Talk about overkill. So it's very hard not to spin out. I'm used to four-wheel drive trucks, and this is hard. So that's why this is probably, the Sentin is probably a better truck for the track, or the Mojave 4S really. But something's up with the steering here. Steering's shifting to the right.
Wildfoot gets his ramp, so he's in front. Wildfoot wins.
All right, guys, so what a day. I took the Fury into Chris over at RC Madness, and he, being the nice guy that he is, quickly fixed it. I guess what it was is the servo saver jumped a tooth and was off track, so it wasn't going back to center. So that was, he fixed it quickly. That was nice. And now I decided to not go back to that same track, instead just try something a little different. So I'm over here at this construction area. So I'm hoping this will redeem itself here, because so far it's been a little wild. Yeah, you kind of need a non-hard surface. Like softer, tackier dirt, this would probably be better in. Ugh. Yeah, so it's so lightweight, it just kind of bounces off things. Yeah. It's really hard on hard surfaces to drive straight. It's kind of scary, actually. But it is fast. Remember, guys, this is 250 bucks. It is fun. Oh, this is fun over here. Oh yeah, it does little wheelies. So this dirt's a little better. Slightly tackier. Oh. See, I told you guys every video. Yeah, so one lesson to be learned, this truck likes tackier and it's a little softer dirt. This isn't even that soft, it's just slightly tackier because it rained recently. And that helps you be able to handle it a lot better. Wheelie, and just be able to have more fun with it. If it's hard, super hard pack and slippery, this is really not as fun because it's just so hard to control. Ouch. That was a lot of rocks. Yeah, see? That's more fun. It roosts better. So guys, I hope you liked this video. This is one heck of a little truck. You saw some weak points with the steering. You also saw some strengths with just the lightness and how fast and quick it is. Definitely a challenge to get the hang of that two-wheel drive handling on a short course truck. Something I actually didn't anticipate, and definitely takes some practice. However, I did really like the handling on the carpet track and the turf track. That was definitely surprising, and I loved it. So this might be where I end up taking this track more, whereas something like the Sentin, its brother, that's in four-wheel drive, that might be better equipped for off-road just because of the more grip.